Okay, so we'd like to do number 64 of the Chapter 11 Mastery. The instructions tell us that we should combine these things into one logarithm with a coefficient of 1. So how do I go about using log rules to collapse this thing? What's the first thing I need to do?
Bring the 2 divide.
Yeah, I need to bring the 2 up top because the rule doesn't have a 2 in it for division, right? You guys remember that? Okay, so to get the 2 up top, I'm applying the which log rule? Yeah, the one about powers, right? So log rule about powers. This is a bit overkill, right? Writing this down. You could just draw an arrow and write log rule, right? And that one I'm getting what? ln of x squared minus ln of x minus 5, right? Then what? Okay, so then I do the log rule about division, right? And I get ln of what?
X squared divided by x minus 5.
X squared divided by the quantity x minus 5. Cool. Awesome. Am I done?
Yeah.
Single log, coefficient of 1. Check. Done. Okay, that's part A. How about part B?
Do the same thing for powers, but halfway speed up.
Okay, so same thing-ish. Log rule about powers first. That gives me what?
Log of x.
Log of x to the 1/2 power plus log of x plus 2. Then what?
Multiply them.
Yeah, this is the log rule about multiplication. That gives me log of x to the 1/2 power times all of x plus 2, right? That's sort of awkward. What's x to the 1/2 power? That's square root of x. So this is log of root x times x plus 2. Is that a little better? Yeah, we could distribute that multiplication. We'd have to add some powers in there, right? Square root of x cubed, unfortunately.
Cube.
It's root x times x, right? So I could write that as root x cubed plus 2 root x. That's not great, right? So another way you could express this is as log of root x cubed plus 2 root x. I don't think I'm super worried about you guys doing that last step. So I would be okay if you stopped here or there. Right? But I'd like you to know that there are alternate ways to express this thing, okay? So any of these is fine. Maybe this one.
Okay, the only thing I don't remember is the very first thing you did.
This thing about the rule about the powers?
Yeah, how did you get x squared again?
So usually I use that rule the other way, right? Usually I kind of think about, oh, circle this power, I can drop it down front, right? But that's an equal sign, so it can go in either direction. So that's really this rule, right? That's log whatever base of x to a power is power log of x, right? Usually I use that to pull powers down. But remember, it's equality, so I could just as easily write it as p log of x is log of x to a power, right? Usually I use the rules kind of from left to right,
Mhm.
but there's no reason to do that. They work from the other direction as well. It's maybe more obvious with these ones, right?
Mhm.
I also use this rule backwards,
Mhm.
or at least what I think of as backwards. But for some reason it's more obvious with these ones that it goes both directions.
Why do you do it the other way, going that direction?
Because going this way, right? I started with the 2 on the outside. My goal is to get it inside.
Oh.
If I was, so really that's because I'm combining into a single log, right? That was kind of the direction. If I started with this guy and read simplify, I would go that way and then this would be my answer. You guys see that? The book's trying to get you used to going in both directions with the log rules. Other questions?